Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Honkai Star Rail, the series. I'm Big LT. I got something I gotta claim here. And we're gonna do a warp on top of that. Yeah. Nope. Not a 4-star or 5. Well, 4, I couldn't tell, but 5, no. Didn't get a 5-star. Alright, well, that was that. And I might as well do this on top of that. And there we go. Okay. So, what we're going to do today is actually the Trailblaze stuff. We're actually going to be continuing the actual main story. To do so, we need to go there, apparently. Oh, right, we got to go to the orphanage. I remember that now. I think we do. It's been a while.
Found you! You ran all the way out here just to play hide and seek? It's too dangerous.
I think I have the auto one.
Miss March, didn't you go back to the surface? Since when did I become Miss March? And where's Hook and the others? Come on, call them over. We just started playing. Can't we finish this round first?
Say no more. This is going to be easy.
Seasoned pros, I see.
Hey, it wasn't like I wanted to play. The kids forced us to. Actually, I sort of want to go play on the swings for a while. I'll leave the seeking to you guys.
Alright, we got to find out where the moles are hiding. Where are you guys? Oh, there's one.
Aha! Gotcha! Huh? Grown-ups? Where's Julian? So he is a scaredy cat. I knew he'd get someone else to talk to me.
Well, that explains sort of want to go play on the swings for a while.
You should be happy it's us and not Natasha. If she had found you, you'd be in big trouble already. Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna go find Julian.
Well, we know who's left of the moles. That'd be Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Is she over here? No. It's been a while since I've done this. Oh, something we can collect, apparently. Maybe down here? It does, like, go down here. Ooh, Fragmentum. I'm going to stay away from that. Not that I don't want to do any fighting, obviously. It's just everybody's maxed out right now that there's no point in fighting. Well, I'd say that, but... I am having a hard time finding Hook. Do that, I guess. Yes, I'm actually using the... okay, not that far. I'm actually using Stell's Harmony path right now, which normally you aren't supposed to get until Panaconi, but they let us have the thing for free at one point. I don't know if it's still free for new players. But I got it in time when it was free, so to speak, for the thing, obviously. Is she down here near the Fragmentum monster? Oh my god, it has been so long since, okay, there's 2 of them there. There's 2 of them there. I'm gonna have to fight them because I don't know where else to look. Yeah, You are weak to harm me. Okay. Or not harm me, but imaginary is what I was thinking of. Okay, we gotta try her. We're probably gonna take that out first. Actually, let me see here. I have. Okay, we're gonna need a whale on it. We are gonna need a whale on it. Nah, it doesn't look like it matters.
Tough luck running into me. Gotta try hard to watch this awesome move.
Hope for the freeze. Yep, I got the freeze.
I can do this.
Ready to lose your so you can fight it or rock with it.
Almost. Oh, we took out the other two.
Let's rock.
There we go. Okay.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. Stay in step.
My turn. Right here.
And the healer getting the kill.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Okay. No, she's not down here. I was concerned about this over here, but it doesn't look like she's here. She's got to be up there near the orphanage. Oh boy. This is going to be fun because I can't find her anywhere. Like, obviously we found her. And I would imagine Hook would be easy to find too. They're saying it's got to be within this area. And like I said, it's been forever. And no, you can't just simply go up there. This stuff is blocking the path, as you can see. Otherwise, yes, I would be checking up there. Oh! Well then! Okay, I guess I just didn't bother to rotate the camera now, did I?
Got you again. Huh? What the heck are you guys doing here? Oh, wait till I get my hands on Julian, that traitor. Where's his integrity? What about your integrity, huh? You brought the other kids out here to Rivet Town, didn't you? I did not. The mole told us vote on all our expedition destinations.
Gather your minions, Hook. We've got exciting news.
Fine, I will. But it better be exciting. Okay. That's enough of that. Let's go and find Julian. Hide and seek update. Astral Express Crew 2, the Mole 0. Celebrate while you can. Hide and seek is best at 5, you know.
Really?
Anyway, enough about hide and seek. You came all this way to tell the mole something, so spit it out. Do you want to do the honors? Oh. Uh-huh. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? Hook. Julian.
I wasn't expecting this reaction.
Hey! Oh, your tears, Julian! You're second in command. No crying in front of grown-ups. You three, listen up. Starting from today, you are the mole's #1 rivals. Rivals? Why the heck are we rivals now? What are you talking about? Hook and Julian always wanted to defeat the villains on the surface and take back our homeland. But it sounds like you grown-ups just stole their thunder, so... You think we're gonna accept defeat just like that? One day, the moles will be the heroes of the underworld and the overworld. Then everyone will sit and...
Sit up and take notice?
Yeah, as awesome as us, you better start training every day.
And start listening to Natasha.
Training every day? Listening to your witch? Will that really make us as awesome as you guys? In that case, deal! Julie and Alina, let's run back to the town. Training starts today.
Yes, boss. Understood. Alina, I can give you a piggyback if you can't make it.
New message. Sealing of the cell arm is complete and the spatial distortion is dissipating. Good job. We'll be back soon. Or we should be back soon. I don't know what it was. Is there anything else we can do?
Oh, Mr. Yang put it nicely. But the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not going to solve the problems on this planet. There I was getting excited to tell everyone the good news.
We did make a promise.
That's the cruelty of a Stellaron. Still, compared with some of the other planets we visited, at least this one has hope.
So, should we tell everyone the deal?
We should tell Branya when the time's right. Let's not dampen the spirit just yet.
Echo of War. Alright. So, the Echo of War is basically a rematch with bosses. Or various bosses. As you can see, there are bosses that are here that are going to be spoiled, but as you can see right here, Everwinter Hill, this is the one where we face Cocolia. Supply Zone, that's where we took on the Antimatter Legion's big enemy looking thing. However, we have not been to Scale Gorge Waterscape and Seclusion Zone. Yeah, it says temporary early access. We haven't been there either, I guess. So these two we haven't been to yet. Actually, if I remember right, Seclusion Zone, that is at Herta Space Station, if I remember right. So that's something that requires being in Herta Space Station for. This only shows areas that we can technically go to. The only difference is Scale Gorge Waterscape is in the next area. In the next planet, area, thing, whatever. I say, because Herta Space Station is not obviously a planet, it's a space station. Uriel 6 is a planet. The next place is kind of in between planet and station or spaceship. You'll see what I mean when we get there. But yeah, we can rematch the bosses from the game at certain points. I should also take care of this. I don't think I need to worry about that. Actually, there's destroy 3 destructible objects. Actually, I should also have... Yes, I have enough to do another quick warp. Let's do that too. Yeah, didn't think it was. Let me double check the store. Yeah, I got enough for, well, one of these. Standard, that's okay. Let's do that too while we're on it. Do that. Just double checking. Everybody's at 40, so that's good. We can technically, you probably noticed in the missions, we can technically do the equilibrium thing again to part 2. I'm going to hold off a little bit on that, just because I don't want to go too grind happy on the equilibriums quite yet. Anyway, we got to go to Natasha's clinic from the looks of it. So let's go to Boulder Town. We're going to warp right here, or teleport, whatever tool you want to use.
It's still early. Where to now?
It might be me, but I feel like that sounds different from what I remember it used to being. Been a while since I actually played Estelle, even on my own account. I'm usually using now I'm using I'll go to characters for this, I guess. Besides Stell, unless it's story related, currently right now I'm using Hua Hua, March 7th, Fu Shuang at times. There's times I'm using Gwenfei. I'm starting to think about using Asta more, considering Parker told me about how good Asta can be. Even a little bit of Herta, a little bit of Ting Young. Using her quite a bit. Lynx, obviously, is also a healer I mostly use over Natasha. And if I go to Databank for the other characters, just so I can throw these in there too. I did get Himiko, but I haven't really used her yet. Sela, I've been using all throughout the beginning of my game, on my file. Silverwolf, kind of in the middle. I haven't used her as much as I should, but I would like to use her more. Then I'm trying to get to a point where I can use Sparkle. Marcus saying she's a better Branya. Firefly I use a lot now, as well as Robin. And that's about it, so. Those are usually my main characters I've been using the most. Yes, I know, waifus. Big shocker. And let me double check. Dribbles continuance, that's ways away. Oh, I should probably do it this way. Because... Oh, it's not in here yet. Okay, well, let's just go to Natasha's clinic. I'm stalling time here. I'm sorry.
Are you hurt? Well, let me take a look.
Dr. Natasha, we're back.
Oh, is everyone all right? Thanks for your help.
Maybe next time we can send a group notification.
Sometimes face-to-face communication is more meaningful, don't you think? Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Rania doesn't keep us too long.
Same.
Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
Deal. Alright. Now we gotta go to the robot settlement. Yeah, but technically speaking, we're still kind of going around, talking to people, telling them, it's like, hey, the fight with the Stellaron is done, and the Guardian, and all that stuff.
Outsiders. The friends of Clara.
Hey, Perkins.
How did you know that was Perkins?
Thank you for rescuing Clara.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Its language module must have malfunctioned. Can you take us to Clara? Outsiders are friends of Clara. Follow me.
Yeah, poor Perkins. I figured they were going to be over there. Because that's technically like Zavarog's mansion or house or something. Like, there's nothing else here. It's just that it's that one mansion. And that's apparently where these two live.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables.
That's one way to look at it. Another nickname for the collection.
There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability.
I know you're a old robot, but I don't know. Anyway, old friend of yours?
The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Well, somebody should have told that to Cocolia, but apparently... Then again, we did use it against her too at some point, I think it was. I believe that was the case, even though I think the Stellaron was attached to it, but I can't remember. But I remember they summoned it. I should know this twice because I played that part twice. She summoned it, and she was using it against us up until that fight. After Stell had the preservation power inside of her, the amber thing, that amber sword, and then all of a sudden we were using it against her. So I don't know.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Branya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being. March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now, Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Well, you're technically part of the party. You would be traveling with us wherever we go, and I suppose I could use you every now and then. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I know you will.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
So was that like your first mission you decided to do? Interesting. Group chat. What do we got? You seen this? This android can actually send messages. Your taste in stickers? Well, yeah. We'll be there.
That's our Branya, quick as a flash.
She certainly moves a lot faster than some people I know.
If you haven't got anything nice to say right now, zip it.
Alright. We gotta go to Natasha. She's in Boulder Town, but she's not at the clinic. She's apparently over here. Can I? Yeah, no, I have to teleport. Yeah. Oh, there's one right here. That makes sense. And she's right up ahead.
Where to now? You made it. I thought you were about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way. After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
I'll go sit at the children's table. The smell of freedom's in the air. Well, let's do this one.
I smell it too. For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults, reopening the passageway means rediscovering old ways of living. Return to to normality. Survival is no longer the top of the agenda. But for the children who were born into this era, who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether. Once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive to do better for the next generation. I'm sorry. Here I am talking your ear off again. This is a day to remember. We should welcome it with smiles. If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their excitement. And when you're ready, let's go home.
Cable car. Ooh. I want to collect that first. Thank you. All right.
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in those mines. Ah, it's you, the liberators of the underworld. You're the first passengers we've had since being sealed off. It'll be my honor to get you to the surface in one piece.
Does this thing have a good safety record?
Relax. In all my 20 years on the job, there were only ever... Anyway, none of them were serious.
Wow.
So, ready to climb aboard?
I guess. Time to take the kids out for some fresh air.
Brothers, sisters, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, gather round. The cable car passenger service is about to restart.
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling.
1 second. There's our thumbnail. There we go. Okay.
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
It's Jafar. Is he here to meet us?
1 second.
He's still on duty. Huh. He must have recovered quickly.
Let's go say hi.
1 second. So, as you probably noticed, and if I go to navigation here for a second, we were still 9 out of 10 chests, right? This chest was the last one we needed for the administrative district, if I remember right, which it is true. So we got all 10 treasure chests. I know I technically haven't gotten every treasure chest yet. I mean, there's like 5 missing here. It's like 7 missing here, 3 missing there. 3 missing there in Rivettown. 5 missing there, and that's it. So yeah, there's still some chests I haven't yet picked up yet, but yeah, double check around. As you can see, there's a cable car that's going all the way down towards the underworld. That should be the direction for the underworld. Yeah, as you can see, that I don't know if that actually does that go around. Is there another? Hang on, double checking this. Yeah, there is another. Okay, so that probably loops up there and then goes back down that way. Okay. Also, I saw this. Escape the luggage. I'm just gonna skip through this. I have to open the suitcase. Of course. We got these things. If Hi Morales were a real person, it'd probably be frowning so hard at you right now. One thing at a time, you will have nothing to worry about when you consume a praise of Hi Morales to open the suspicious suitcase. So go ahead. You open the suitcase. Finally located the source of the ticket. That was a rather empty suitcase. Turns out to be a precious gold watch. Hurt Locker. We got 2 trophies at once. Dazzling golden watch. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Alright, now we'll talk to Japard.
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment.
You were just doing your job.
Thanks for understanding. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Uh-huh. That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the 3 of you can find time to attend.
Go to Bronya's succession ceremony. Sorry. I know I kind of slurred it a little bit. Yeah, also, this was sealed off at the time, but now you can see, you can go down there now. Or at least we can. You may not be able to. Maybe you haven't gotten this far into the story yet. So, as soon as we approach there, the ceremony begins. That'll be in the next episode, question mark? We'll find out.
There's a crowd gathering over there. Is the address starting soon?
Looks like it. Bronya hasn't arrived yet, though. Let's find somewhere to wait.
Go right over here.
Guards, formation!
Whoa, this must be it.
Citizens of Bellamar, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly. Please remain orderly.
People of Bellamar, hear me.
This is also a good thumbnail I should probably bring in.
Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering, and in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together. People of the the underworld. I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering. But I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former glory. And the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future. I, Bronya Ren, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Now we talk to Bronya.
Bronya, we're back! March, Don Hung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control.
Are you fully recovered?
Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother, she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe. It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March.
The part of preserving the seed of civilization was real.
I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope. Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
Which means the fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately.
Saurons are terrible things.
I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked using one if they'd had other ways of avoiding calamity. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people.
We'll find a way to root out the fragmentum. Actually, no. The Astral Express will do everything within our power to help. I think that's the better one. Even though it's pretty much the same thing.
In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same way. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey. Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
Worth celebrating, I'd say.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how would you rate this journey?
2.5.
What? That run of the mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Any thoughts you want to share?
What will the next adventure be like?
Equally unforgettable, I'm sure. Anyway, don't worry about the future. Live in the moment. Let's go for one more round in the administrative district. I want to take more photos.
And now we got planetary ornaments. This is something that we'll be able to get in the simulated universe. Oh, we already got... Oh, yeah, because they unlock now, so... Yeah, so we basically got free ones here. So physical damage boost. Equipped, even though it's useless to her. We're just going to take it off right now. It's useless to her right now. Alright. Go to Everwinter Monument and take pictures.
Rania said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Huh. Don Hung, how long can humans live for?
Forever. But in that scenario, they can't be considered human anymore.
Yikes, so serious. I was just curious. Here we are, Everwinter Monument. Photo time! Oh, Kayla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Good idea. Let's show them the photos once we're done. Alright. Camera. I think I'm doing this right. It's been a while since I've used the actual camera function. I don't know how the frick... How does this thing work? Okay. Dang it. I don't know how to run the camera. I'm sorry. I guess this will do. We don't have to actually save it, but... Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. This. There we go. Okay. This is what we want to do. Wrong thing. Boom. Boom. There. Show the photo of Pela and Hook.
Oh, so much ice. But it's warm here. I feel overwhelmed with freedom. Not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a monument carved out of geomeral crystal. Geomeral! It's a shame Daddy isn't here. He's on the buyer for it, sell it for big bucks. How do I explain? This particular piece of geomeral is definitely not for sale.
Have a look. I took a photo of everyone.
Photo? What's that? Hook wants to see it. I must remind you that taking photos of others without gaining their permission violates Bellabog Public Security Ordinance number... Wait, that's a nice picture. And it's crystal clear. Wow, photos are awesome. Can Hook have it? You like it? It's yours. A farewell gift from us. Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Sir Ball since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Who's there? Did your parents tell you to knock before? It's you three. Oh, come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big sister? Mr. Ball's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
Let's take a photo together.
Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway,
Here's the function. Boom.
That's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Huh? Am I really that short? I thought... Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Keep it. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Mr. Ball. Big Sister, March, Don Hung. Thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svara. That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep when we're back on the Express.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it? Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Come around and have a look.
I am so sorry if you can hear that music in the background. I cannot do a thing about it, ladies and gentlemen. At a time like this, too. I mean, I got neighbors, obviously, but still. I don't even think I'll get a copyright strike for anything.
All that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Seriously, I could get copyright for this, you know?
Oh, it was a close thing, all right.
Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right?
The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, eh?
Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really?
Told you so.
No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant vanity fair like that?
True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind.
Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Gusky will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives? You don't have to answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
We should...
Well, I wonder if that means anything in the future coming up. Later.
Morning. How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
I dreamed about Sampo.
You poor thing. I'll go check the lunar calendar. Today might be unlucky.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
Oh, I see. Collectible. Bid farewell to Bellabog. Let me double check something. Travel log. I'm gonna double check to see if I can do this now. Oh, wrong button. There we go. No. Still can't do it. Okay. Hang on a second. Where does it want us to go? Administrative district. Apparently right there, so boom.
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Leave Euro 6 and return to the express.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you.
Look, Rania! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here. Even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himiko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Weldon and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
Piece of cake.
Confidence goes a long way.
Get some rest on the express. The Relo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himiko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is. Soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like Marge has fallen in love with the way of the nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, Marge. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Well, tonight did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Well, I think that'll have to wait till next time. As soon as I get the things here. There we go. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Honkai Star Rail series. I've been Big LT. Next time, I will definitely have Parker back again to go on the next journey. Until then, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.